Good morning, Beacon beloveds.
Good morning.
What a treat it is to welcome you on this most special day, a day when we Unitarian Universalists acknowledge the sacred journey our youth have committed to, and together as a community celebrate this rite of passage. My name is Dana Moore. I use she, her pronouns, and I am a member of the Lifespan Ministry team, along with Jermaine Kripe and Tuli Patel. If you're watching online, welcome. Please take a moment to introduce yourselves in the chat. We'd love to know who's here with us. Coming of age is a special time of exploration, one where our youth and adult guides journey to discover what is sacred within themselves and each other. But we don't need to journey too far to recognize that this beautiful, bountiful earth is the sacred soil that nourishes, connects, and sustains us all. Like our Lenni Lenape ancestors, the original people and caretakers of this land on which we worship today, let us remember our duty to be good stewards of the earth and each other, grateful for the gifts of Gaia and our youth who will inherit this work. To our extended families and friends who have traversed the earth and internet to be with us here today, welcome. To those who have done the work, making it possible for us to be here today, thank you and welcome. And to you who have come curious about our radically inclusive religious community that feeds the human spirit and heals the world, your wonder is welcome too. Welcome. Let us begin our worship.
So this is our rendition of a very famous Justin Timberlake song. We're not going to say the name of the song, but enjoy.
We have adjusted the lyrics to be
Unitarian Universalist friendly. Okay, ready? Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
I'm bringing you back. Them other churches don't know how to act. I think it's special, Wonder Box is back. Our UU people will pick up the slack.
Take them to begin.
Worship all day. You see these candles, baby, I'm your flame. Once you light it, we can start this day. It's just that no one makes me feel this way. Take them to the chorus.
Come here, world.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Come to the church.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
VIP.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Coffee on me.
Go ahead, be gone with
Let me
it.
see who you're worshiping.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Look at those hymns.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
You make me smile.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Go ahead, child.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
And get your you on.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your worship on.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your worship on.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
I'm
Bringing you back. Them other churches don't know how to act. Come let me make up for stories you lack. Cause you're burning up, gotta get it fast. Take them to the Reverend. Silly games. You see these chaplains, baby, I'm okay. We join together, we can save the day. It's just that no place makes me feel this way. Take them to the chorus.
Let me see your covenant.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Look at those hymns.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your worship on.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your worship on.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your worship on.
We believe in the inherent worth and dignity of every individual.
You ready?
You ready? You ready? I'm bringing
yes.
I'm bringing you back. You other churches don't know how to act. Yeah, it's the youth group, we will watch your back. We welcome everyone, and that's a fact.
Not sure how we follow that with the chalice lighting, but we'll try. I'm Dennis White. My pronouns are he, him.
My name's Chad Petrove, and I use he, him pronouns.
And I'm Suzanne Wagner. I use she, her pronouns.
We light this chalice, symbol of our faith, for the resilience of our youth who face challenges far beyond what we have known in our lifetimes, for the confidence we hold with and in each other as we entrust our children to one another's care.
And for compassion that gives us grace and calls us to growth as we answer the call of community. May we together continue to raise resilient, confident, and compassionate youth kindled by the energy of action.
Good morning, my name is Misa Iwama. I'm the Director of Music Ministry, and I'm happy to be here today with Samir Kurian and John O'Neill. And we are going to start with hymn number 389, which is Gathered Here. Now we're going to learn it together, and Sammy is going to help us. So it's 389. And I invite you to stand in body or spirit, if you would like. So I'm going to sing one phrase, and then you can repeat it back as we learn this tune anew. Gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power, Spirit, draw near. That sounded amazing. So now we're going to put it together. This song can be done just unison, or it can be around, which means that you can enter whenever you feel like it. So we will do it a few times around. Gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power, Spirit, draw near, gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power, Spirit, draw near, gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power, Spirit, draw near, Spirit, draw near, Spirit, draw near.
Good morning, beloved. I'm Reverend Robin. I'm a member of the lead ministry team, and my pronouns are she, her. We are here today, dear ones, to affirm the completion of a year-long faith discernment for our 9th graders. But in truth, this journey began long before a year ago. Today's achievement didn't just happen. Part of your journey has been with us at Beacon. It began for some of you over a decade ago, when you were dedicated at a Unitarian Universalist community as children or babies. For others, this happened maybe in another faith context. At that ceremony, we gave thanks for the miracle of your life. Your parents and the community affirm their sacred responsibility to you to help you fulfill the promise and hope every child brings to a community. And we did that. Many of the adults present today invested time in your spiritual exploration. Your Our Whole Lives teachers, your guides on building bridges trips, Dana, Jermaine, Joyce, Dr. Tooley, Chad, Suzanne, Barbara, Steve, Dennis, Trisha, and parents and caregivers who have managed your schedules, your health and well-being, and dropped you off and picked you up and dropped you off and picked you up. And me. This ceremony, like many rituals across the world's traditions, is a recognition that you are crossing a threshold, moving from childhood to youth and fast approaching young adulthood, but not yet. It is a ceremony for you, but it's also a ceremony for all of us, the gathered community. Because in this ceremony, we too are being called to adjust how we relate to you, how we listen for the wisdom and learning that you have to share with us, and recognize your maturity and deepening in your faith journey. Today, after a year-long close examination of values and what is unique about each of us, after a hilarious trip to Boston with deep sharing and laughing until we cried, and perhaps a few chaotic moments in the room that we gathered in our basement, after having bonded with each other, we are ready to hear what you have to share. We know that your words are held in a loose leaf binder, this one, in fact. They're not etched in stone, because what you hold dear will change in the decades to come. This is key to who we are as you use, always considering and evaluating what we hold dear so that we can live fully authentic lives, always growing in community and living deeper into the journey together. This morning, we're here to celebrate you, to understand how you understand our world, how you are navigating and deepening your relationship with what it means to be human. We have asked you to be brave, authentic, and tell us who you are. That's an easy job, right? We can't wait to hear your words and experience your wisdom. Know that we are already proud of you, that we support you, and that we celebrate your journey. So let's go, coming of age, class of 2023.
Hello, my name is Hannah Schell, and my pronouns are she, her. The idea of helpfulness is something very important to me. My spiritual beliefs revolve around the idea of a universe that doesn't interfere much, but is, on occasion, helpful. I tried a couple new activities this year, and especially as a freshman, my main mentality was, be the most helpful person there. I got my work done and tried to be seen as useful because, in my mind, a helpful person is a good person who belongs. If someone needed me to do something, I'd usually do it, and if someone helps me, then I like them more. In history class, we have these 6-page homework assignments called Henrietta that have a notes section and an analysis section, and we get 3 weeks to complete them, and I still fill them in so meticulously that I cannot read my own writing. We will see how useful that is for A-push review, but we're not there yet. In stage crew, it was the last day before break, and after school, one of the seniors asked if I could stay behind to help paint the stage. I had intended to go home, but I had a reputation for being helpful, so I stayed with 2 other people and the teacher for about an hour and a half. And it was partly due to my helpfulness that I got a position on the run crew for the musical. Even though I sometimes take the idea of being helpful to a somewhat unhealthy extreme, I do think that at its core, it's a value that will hopefully get me far in life. I want to be someone people think of as someone they can count on so I can build connections. Right now, I'm a member of the youth group leadership team, and although I originally didn't accept the nomination, I was eventually peer encouraged into running. Now that I'm in the group and have gone through chaplain training, I'm able to find many more ways to be able to help the people in my community. Unitarian Universalism is a faith that I think emphasizes the importance of being a contributing member of society and being kind to others. And I think that if I follow this value, I'll go down that path that will get me there. Thank you.
Hi again. I am Abigail Laney, but everyone calls me Abby. My pronouns are she, her, hers. The question of the day is what makes me who I am. The weird thing is the journey, the special times with my family and friends, and more importantly, the stories we tell along the way. The stories that we have heard a billion times. The stories that end in happy endings and sad. The stories that involve goofy games in the basement, late night car rides, walks on the beach, and most importantly, middle of the day Chipotle runs. I have always been someone who loves being in a group of people. My best memories are formed when I am surrounded by my loved ones. Whether that means on a family trip, working in the heat at the barn I have spent every summer at since I was a child, or being somewhere that no teen likes, also known as high school history class. Sorry, Dad. Don't worry, I won't bore you with all the high school memories I have made during my freshman year. I have so many stories to tell, and as UUs, we create and tell stories, not just through words, but through dances and songs. In a very unique way, we are a group of completely different people that have been joined together by stories, and we have stayed together with the stories we share. Stories from marches, worship retreats, events, or just coming to service. Everything in our lives are stories and memories that we store to share later on. So when I was asked what I was going to say in my credo statement, I knew exactly what to say. I stand in front of you all, ready to share my journey as a Unitarian Universalist, because just like all of you, I am a creator of memories and a teller of stories. I'm going to share a piece of advice I heard a few summers ago. The truth about it is, it all goes by real quick. So do what you love, but call it work. And throw a little money in the plate at church. Send your prayers up, but keep your roots down deep. I can't wait to share more personal and spiritual stories with you all as I continue to grow into the Unitarian Universalist I will become. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Essa McGowan, and I use any pronouns. When I started to think about who I am and what is important to me, I'm gonna be honest, I had absolutely no clue. I mean, I still don't. Do any of us know who we really are? But even if I don't know who I am, I know what I love. And this is gonna sound cliche, but I really love performing. I love standing in front of a crowd of people and telling a story and entertaining them. I love making people feel happy, sad, angry. It's one of the most powerful things in the entire world, to know how to make people feel something. Performing can help people or teach people something or let them see something from a different perspective. This is also true in Unitarian Universalism. UUs tell stories all the time to inspire people, lift each other up, and maybe learn something about themselves. And that's the correlation between UUism and performing, the common goal to heal people and heal the world. Obviously, the way UUism heals the world and performing heals the world is very, very different. But nonetheless, it heals people. UUism heals me by bringing me a sense of community and friendship, even giving me one of my best friends, Abigail. And performing heals me by giving me a way to express emotions and have fun and loosen up. So whether I'm singing and dancing on stage or performing a color guard show or here at Beacon, I'm healing myself and others, and that's what's important to me. Thank you.
Lucy and Henry.
Hello, my name is Lucy. I'm one of the youth group chaplains, and I use pronouns she, her.
Hi, my name is Henry McCann. I'm another youth group chaplain. I'm also one of the audio techs for Beacon Sunday service. My pronouns are he, him.
Chaplains extend the spiritual care of our community.
One ritual of spiritual care is our community candle lighting.
Together, we light candles of joy, sorrow, and gratitude.
This morning, we light a candle of joy for our 9th graders,
A candle for all who are struggling with financial instability right now, wondering how they are going to pay critical bills. May we be a community where they can bring those truths and feel in our responses that we are a community that cares.
a candle of healing for the father of Chris D. Giacomo Singh, who has been seriously ill,
A candle of shared sorrow for Nancy Rogers Perlman, whose brother David Richards is struggling with the last stages of cancer.
a candle of celebration for Chris and Danny D. Giacomo Singh, who are expecting their first child in the fall.
For all of this and so much more, we invite you to come forward and Now light a candle here in our sanctuary or wherever you may be, maybe on your home altar.
Thank you, John. Invite forward Lois and Sammy.
Hello, my name is Lois Wright, and I'm a mentor for the Coming of Age program here at Beacon. Last year, when I was in the program, I enjoyed it a lot. From the people to the discussions we had, it was a great experience that gave me new insight on life and new friends that I wouldn't have met otherwise. I can say with certainty that this Coming of Age program has changed my life, both the first time and now. This is why I agreed to become a mentor. The lessons I learned and the growth I went through made me want to experience it again and give the same opportunities to this year's 9th graders. This year's Coming of Age class was a lot of fun to be around. We had insightful conversations and many memorable moments. Programs like these are what can bring people together and create communities that last a lifetime. These friendships and communities are only possible with your generous funding and changes many lives. Thanks to you, many of these amazing programs are possible and able to have an impact on someone's life.
Good morning, beloveds. My name is Sammy Korean. I'm also a mentor alongside Lois here for the Coming of Age program. I must say I'm feeling nostalgic just standing in front of the pulpit. A year ago, we were the ones delivering our credos. Last year, just to echo off of Lois, the COA program was beyond transformative, so metamorphic for me as an individual, but not just me. Through it, I was able to cement the bonds that link me and my comrades together, and that was truly valuable. I became a mentor because, truth be told, I wanted to relive the whole experience again, but from a different perspective. And ladies and gentlemen, might I say, we were rewarded. We were blessed with this year's class, a jackpot of amazing, talented, inspirational, and funny young minds. and to grow with them has truly been a blessing. And so we ask you to... Sorry, I'm trying to go off script here, okay. And so we ask you to give generously this morning to support our lifespan programs like Coming of Age. And of course, Coming of Age would not be possible without our senior youth group, our large nest of high schoolers and adult advisors. And one more thing, we on the senior youth leadership team are incredibly excited and hopeful in regard to the expansion plan. And so we ask you to give generously toward that enterprise in the hopes that somewhere down the line we will be able to realize that dream as well. We are so very grateful. Thank you.
Wait, we're not quite done yet. Thank you, Kelly.
Oh.
Our mission comes to life through our gifts. Our offering is just that, a time that we offer our gifts, especially financial, to our shared community. We give to make our mission visible not only in our lives, but in the larger world. For members and friends, it's also the season when we recommit financially to supporting our annual budget, which you all will vote on June 11th. Your financial commitment or pledge for the year allows us to determine our operating budget. We ask you to complete the commitment card either on the website or on paper. Ushers, I believe, have cards available by May 28th, or you can visit the stewardship team table at the Beacon Cafe. If you leave this, as you will leave the sanctuary today, when you leave the sanctuary today, if you look up, there are colorful ribbons above, like just above your heads. Every time somebody makes a pledge, your name is written on the ribbon. There's way too many blank ones. We gotta fill them up. So please, this morning's offering will now be most gratefully received.
Ava Stober. I use she, her pronouns. Family is one of the most important aspects of life. It provides us with a sense of belonging, love, and support that is essential for our well-being. Personal moments that we share with our family members are some of the most cherished memories that we carry with us throughout our lives. These moments can range from simple daily routines like having breakfast together to special occasions like holidays and family vacations. There are times when we come together as a family, share our joys and sorrows, and build stronger relationships. The importance of family extends beyond just the positive moments. Family members are always there to support us through difficult times as well. Unitarian Universalism is a faith that recognizes the importance of family and community. It emphasizes the value of relationships and encourages individuals to build strong connections with each other. The principles of Unitarian Universalism align with the idea of valuing family and personal moments that we share with our loved ones. It recognizes the diversity of families and the importance of creating a safe and inclusive space for all types of families. It encourages individuals to create rituals and traditions that reflect their family values and beliefs. Unitarian Universalism fits with this idea by recognizing the importance of family and community, creating a safe and inclusive space for all types of families, and emphasizing the importance of creating strong relationships.
Okay. Hola, mi nombre es Andrea Durán, tengo 15 años y soy colombiana. Hace 4 meses llegué a Estados Unidos. Estoy aprendiendo inglés, conociendo a mi familia, nuevas experiencias, una nueva yo. Siempre me pregunté cómo sería vivir aquí. Nunca pensé tener esta oportunidad. Por eso hoy vengo a hablarles sobre cómo este cuadro pudo llegar a expresar mis palabras sin necesidad de decirlas, mis sentimientos sin necesidad de expresarlos, solo siendo yo y mostrando lo que realmente siento por mi país. Es algo que nos convierte en personas únicas, personas con experiencias diferentes y con una vida más allá de nuestro idioma. Quiero mostrar la importancia de nunca olvidarnos de dónde somos, ya que gracias a esto somos personas con una voz, personas con diferentes culturas, familias, experiencias, las cuales vivimos, las cuales nos hace ser quienes somos. Como pueden observar, en mi cuadro hay 3 colores, los cuales representan mi bandera. El amarillo representa la abundancia y la riqueza, pero también la soberanía, la armonía y la justicia. El azul simboliza el mar, los 2 océanos sobre los que Colombia tiene costas y los cuales nos unen a otros pueblos. Y el rojo representa la sangre de nuestro corazón, la cual nos da la vida, la que significa amor, poder, fuerza y progreso. En mi cuadro puedo mostrar lo que mis palabras no pueden alcanzar a decir, mis ojos se llenan de lágrimas y mi corazón empieza a palpitar más fuerte al sentirme orgullosa de mi país, de mi cultura, de todo lo que pude vivir y aprender, ya que gracias a todo eso soy lo que soy. Y le doy gracias a la vida y a mis padres por ser colombiana. Siento que debemos siempre mostrar y hacer saber de dónde somos, nunca avergonzarnos o sentirnos menos, porque gracias a nuestra historia y a nuestra cultura podemos marcar la diferencia y dejar huellas en nuestra bandera y en nuestra memoria. Muchas gracias.
Hello, I'm Lois Wright, and I'm reading the translation. Hello, my name is Andrea Duran. I am 15 years old, and I'm Colombian. 4 months ago, I arrived in the United States. I'm learning English, getting to know my family, and having new experiences, a new me. I always wondered what it would be like to live here. I never thought I would have this opportunity. For this reason, today, I will talk to you about how this painting was able to express my words without saying them, my feelings without expressing them, just being me and showing what I really feel for my country. I want to show the importance of never forgetting where we are from. It is something that makes us unique people, people with different experiences, with a life beyond our languages. Thanks to this, we are people with a voice, people with different cultures, different families, and different experiences that make us who we are. As you can see in my painting, there are 3 colors which represent my flag. The yellow represents abundance and wealth, but also sovereignty, harmony and justice. The blue symbolizes the sea, the 2 oceans in which Colombia has coasts that unites us with other peoples. And the red represents the blood of our hearts, which gives us life, which signifies love, power, strength, and progress. In my painting, I show everything that my words cannot say. My eyes fill with tears, and my heart starts to beat stronger when I think of how proud I am of my country, my culture, and everything that I was able to experience and learn, thanks to all that I am and who I am. I thank life and my parents for being Colombian. I feel that we must always show and let people know where we are from. Never be ashamed or feel less than, because thanks to our history and our culture, we can make a difference and leave our mark on our flag and in our memory. Thank you.
My name is Amelia Ortiz. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I just turned 15 years old and I'm about to finish my first year of high school. I spend time dancing around my room to Taylor Swift, as well as dancing on stages across New Jersey as an elite competition dancer. I like to hang out with my friends when I have time and love doing makeup and nails. Usually after my birthday passes, I feel like nothing's really changed. My hair still falls the same way, I'm still the same permanent 5 feet and 4 inches, and I still believe that cats are the cutest animals in the world. Even though that is usually how it is, this year was different. Now hear me out. I didn't just wake up on my birthday and think, whoa, something's up. But I have developed that mindset over this past year. Before 15, I had horrible anxiety. I would constantly think that everyone hated me and that something horrible would happen to me at all times. I would always pick and bite at my nails and would avoid confrontation at all costs. But now that I'm 15, it isn't always like that anymore. Trust me, I am in no way perfectly cured, but I have found that it is so much easier to not care what others think of me instead of spending every waking minute of my life thinking, will I still be liked if I wear this shirt to school? Now that I'm 15, I believe I found this new sense of confidence, and I have no idea where it came from. I wear stupid graphic tees to school and say what I believe, even if it comes with backlash. That is one of the many things that attending Beacon has taught me. Saying what you believe is one of the biggest parts of anybody's identity, and they should be allowed to share their morals and values with the world. Personally, I believe that human beings all deserve to live in a safe and supportive environment, that love is truly love, and that, yes, dance is a sport. When I was younger, I struggled so much with who I wanted to be, and my experience at Beacon has really helped me with that. From going to Murray Grove in the summers and almost knowing the 7 principles by heart, this community, along with my amazing parents, have allowed me to be who I am today. Now that I'm 15, I know that I'm still figuring everything out, but that I believe that I'm on the right track to being truly awesome. As Queen Taylor once said, I found that time can heal most anything, and you just might find out who you're supposed to be. I didn't know who I was supposed to be at 15. Thank you.
John. Thank you, Sammy. That was all right. A bit meh. Coming of Agers. Today, each one of you has engaged in the brave act of sharing your thoughts and ideas, your closely held values, and your imagined dreams with us. From Essa, drawing a parallel between performing and Unitarian Universalism, from Abigail's understanding of the power of stories to Andrea's dedication to honoring her cultural and indigenous roots, from Hannah's commitment to helpfulness and Ava's valuing of family, to Amelia's understanding of the importance of being able to speak aloud your beliefs, you have spoken to us of who you are. You have come of age, ready and poised to take on the world. Our youth mentors, Lois and Sammy, have helped guide you to deeper understanding, and our adult guides and youth advisors have supported and been sources of inspiration. We're sorry that Joyce and Raz, a coming-of-age facilitator alongside Reverend Robin, couldn't be here, but we hope she's watching online. I can write the best lesson plan in the world, but it's no good if these guys don't make it come alive in the room. Yes, you all agree with that? Very often they came out of the room like, what was that lesson plan? What were we meant to do? To our coming of ages, someday you will look back on today, and it will be important to do so, because in doing so, you will understand your present so that you can shape your future. You might do this with just a glance, not a stare, not as if you were necessarily like, let's look at that thing that I did again, as if I'm looking through a microscope. It might be as ephemeral as wind through a pinwheel. Make sure to keep doing this. Make sure to keep checking in and examining what you believe and how you relate to it. You will discover what it means to be human. This is a quote from Sophia Lyon Fahs, who reminds us, "We are resolved to protect the individual freedom of belief. This freedom must include the child as well as the parent. The freedom from which we stand is not freedom to believe as we please, not freedom to evade responsibility, but freedom to be honest in speech and action, freedom to respect one's own integrity of thought and feeling, freedom to question, to investigate, to try, to understand life and the universe in which life abounds, freedom to search anywhere and everywhere to find the meaning of being, freedom to experiment with new ways of living that seem better than the old." I invite each one of you gathered here today to consider, what is your unique fingerprint? This is what we asked our coming of agers. What is important to you? How does Unitarian Universalism fit in with this? And consider for yourselves how you might have responded today if you had been invited into the pulpit. I end, as I most often do, with gratitude. It takes each one of you to make our programs what they are. As I call each one of you, would you please either wave or rise or somehow celebrate? First, to our adult guides, Reverend Robin and Joyce, who we hope is watching online. Just wait. There's a long list. Just stay standing, please, if you would, if you are able. Lois and Sammy, who's vanished, hopefully not with his cello. To our youth group, adults, guides, and advisors, would you please rise, come forward? To Jen Carter McCann for amazing corsages. Did you guys notice these corsages? To our youth group, people in the youth group, come on up. To any of you present here today who have spent time in small groups with these kids. I know that's Marty, I know that's Eric, I see you all there, would you please rise? To our parents and guardians. Yes, parents, guardians, come on up, stand up, stand up. And the Beacon community who has shown up today to bear witness to these fine young people. Rise up, please. And so our charge to you is a simple one. I invite everybody to extend a hand out to the, actually I want the coming of ages to come here and turn around and face the community. Andrea, come, Ava, come, turn around and face the community. Everybody else raise your hand in this collective charge and you're going to repeat after me. Be true to who you are and don't be afraid to speak your truth.
Be true to who you are and don't be afraid to speak your truth.
Here you are free to explore.
Here you are free to explore.
We will hold you.
We will hold you.
Beacon is your spiritual home.
Beacon is your spiritual home.
You may be seated. We're not quite done yet.
The flaming chalice, symbol of our faith, is a saving grace that transcends language barriers. Used as a talisman of support, this symbol provided safe passage for those seeking refuge during World War II. Today, we lit a flaming chalice in worship to create a reverent space for reflection, prayer, meditation, and singing. We light a chalice in youth group in recognition of our sacred time together. It represents the light of truth, the warmth of love, and the energy of action. We light candles and chalices together and privately, in celebration and in our most challenging moments. A dancing flame may soothe the soul and extend our love and hope for wellness to others. For whatever reason we light a chalice, it represents the welcome, work, and warmth of a community. Today, we gift chalice necklaces to our youth as a continued symbol of hope for the safe passage of mind, body, and spirit on their quest for truth, and a reminder that they are always welcome to the work and warmth of this community. Friends, COA graduates, may you be reminded of your faith and remember to stay grounded, even as you are poised to take on the world. There will be hard times. May this chalice be a reminder of where you can find yourself again. COA graduates, please join us up here on the chancel. And I'd like to welcome our senior youth group members with us this morning, Meredith and Aiden, to present these chalices. We do know that when you first come to youth group, our seniors have an impact on you. And so today, to present you with these gifts of chalice necklaces are Meredith and Aiden, whom you've gotten to know over the past year. Congratulations.
Thank you,
To our mentors and adult guides, where are those mentors? We thank you too. Mentors, in your boxes, there is also a chalice. May this chalice be one of many that you receive on your travels, and these note cards, a means to stay in touch. It is our hope that you will go out into the world, explore, then come back and teach us even more. Thank you. And to our adult guides, Robin and Joyce, these are not Boston beans in your box. I mean, we had a whole trip to Boston. I'm not even sure I know what Boston beans are anymore. But these are the kind of beans, they are fair trade beans. And more importantly, the kind that you can use and make good use of on a morning like this. But most joyfully, the kind that you can sip as you reflect on your journey with our youth and the good work you do here at Beacon. Thank you. Friends, let us rise in body or spirit and sing together one of our favorite hymns in youth group, Blue Boat Home.
While we're singing, there's going to be a photo montage that Abby worked so hard to create. Please enjoy. You all can stay up here. Just stay up here and sing. You can grab your hymnals if you want.
And this one is in the teal hymnal, and it's 1064.
Thank you. We apologize for the technical glitch, but you all can hang out. We'll figure it out over the break. Abby and Essa, would you come forward to lead us in our benediction?
Please take hands for our closing benediction. Rise in body or in spirit, and if you cannot rise in spirit this day, let us hold one another.
Remember, be helpful and kind, keep your roots deep, never forget where you are from.
Dare to tell your story.
Heal yourself and be a healer.
Value inclusion and be inclusive.
Create a world together that would be safe and sacred for us all.
Start today, right now, right here.
Go forth in boldness, power, magic, and love.
Amen.
Amen.